The chorus group will now render Swadesh Videsh, a Bengali song, a dedication to Swami Vivekananda, written by Swami Abhedananda. This song celebrates Swami Vivekananda's glorious feats and conquests in all directions of the world, from the time of his advent on earth to the founding of the Ramakrishna order. It emphasizes
শুনিল বিশ্ব শুনিল নিশ
Our final speaker is Swami Prasannatmananda, the Swami in charge of Vedanta Society, Berkeley. He received his sannyasa vows in 1995 from the 12th president of the order, revered Swami Bhutesh Anandaji. Swami Prasannatmananda came to the US in 2011 as Assistant Swami at the Berkeley Center and assumed its leadership in 2014. Swami Prasannatmananda's years of service are dedicated to spiritual practice, religious worship, scriptural studies, counseling, writing articles, and meditation. He conducts spiritual discourses and theological lectures and participates in invited talks, conferences, and interfaith seminars.
Let me offer my pranams to all the senior Swamis and my good wishes to all of you who have been joining this beautiful spiritual retreat from the morning. I'm thankful to all the Swamis for accepting our request and participating in this spiritual retreat. You have heard a couple of excellent lectures from the morning on the same theme, Catholicity in Swami Vivekananda's message. I am also going to speak on the same theme. And one thing reverberated again and again, the harmony, and that is the Catholicity, and the universalism. So universality and harmony is the two main things in the ingredient of Catholicity. And Swami Vivekananda propounded that, and he lived life on those two principles. All the Swamis elaborated these 2 points again and again. Moreover, some of the Swamis explained how these two principles reflected in Swami Vivekananda's life. There was apparently inharmony in Swami Vivekananda's life, but ultimately we find that harmoniously reflected in Swami Vivekananda's life. I shall speak on those same 2 points. Swami Tattvayanandaji explained that it is not Swami Vivekananda who first propounded the principles of harmony and universalism or universality. We find it in Vedas. He referred Ekang Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti, this universal Vedic message. And he explained and quoted some of the passages from Shankaracharya where we find the harmony of Jnana and Bhakti. Swami Ishodhyananandaji explained how the harmony and universalism or universality reflected in Swami Vivekananda's personality from his childhood. Let me speak first about universality and modernity. Swami Vivekananda's whole personality and his message was not only universal but also very modern. The second aspect I would try to explain is not only harmony but also acceptance. Obviously, Swami Shumanashanandaji and Ishodhyananandaji, they spoke about acceptance, especially Swami Ishodhyanananda. He explained about the acceptance of the everything, acceptance of everything, teachings of everything. Let us see why it is universal. Swami Vivekananda spoke only Advaita Vedanta. He explained everything in Advaita Vedanta, and not only Advaita Vedanta, Bhakti also. But Bhakti is not very different from Advaita. If you think that Bhakti and Jnana, there is not much difference. These are only very little difference. There are three types of Vedas. Veda means differences. So these are only Swagata Veda. So very little difference. I am not going to that particular point, but what I would like to explain is this. Swami Vivekananda was living Vedanta, embodiment of Advaita Vedanta. And Advaita, Brahman is universal. Universal means it cannot be limited by space, time, and name and form. This table is here. This table is not there. That means space-wise this table is limited, not there. But Brahman is universal. It is here, it is there, it is everywhere. It is not limited by time. Take the example, you all are here from morning till evening. But tomorrow, you will not be here. So you are limited by time. Only on 4th of July, only from 10:30 to 4:30, limited by time. And before that, after that, you will not be here. So Brahman is not limited by time. It is now, before, and after. And it is not limited by name and form. This table has a form, this square thing. But the long thing is not the table. But Brahman is long, short, and beyond that. It is not limited by form. It is not limited by name. Computer is only computer. Table is not a computer. But Brahman is everything, not limited by name only. So Brahman is universal. This is the concept of universal. Similarly, Swami Vivekananda's message based on this kind of universalism. The discovery of science, laws of gravitation, is universal. Laws of gravitation is true here, there, and everywhere. That is a truth. Which is universal is true truth. And it is verifiable. So, result of science is verifiable. Similarly, Swami Vivekananda's message is this: Advaita Vedanta, that self, is universal, not limited by time, space, and name and form, and it is verifiable. As the result of science is verifiable, similarly, self is verifiable. Anybody, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, region, rich, poor, learned, ignorant, everybody can realize that. It is universal. So, the self is universal and verifiable. So, it is truth. This is the concept of universal or the universality that Swami Vivekananda explained. Second is harmony. Harmony is two types. One is harmony of religions and harmony of science and religion. Our previous speakers, they spoke about harmony of religions. Let me explain in very simple way, because I have to compromise time. My elder brother took, so we have to finish it in right time. So I have to compromise a little bit in time. So harmony of religions is simple way is this. You all came from different places by different routes. But all of you have reached here. Whatever route you have followed, whatever means by which you came here, but all you reached here. That means all routes are true. All transport system by which you have come here are true, because you have reached here. So all different ways and paths are true, because all these paths reached at the same goal. This is the harmony of religions. In different religions are the different paths, and they reach at the same goal. So that is why all are true. Then science and religion. Let me give you few quotes from very famous scientists and philosophers. Philosophers are also scientists, you know. So let me give you some quotes from philosophers and scientists. Then I shall explain how Swami Vivekananda harmonizes science and religion. Let me quote from Dr. Radhakrishnan. He said that scientist generally considers the consciousness to be a property of brain cells and thus call it a part of material world. They think that they can discover the secret of consciousness as they discover the facts of the objective world. But the scientific discoveries are derived from the source other than science itself. Then, almost same thing said by Max Planck. He said, science cannot solve the ultimate mystery of nature. And that is because the last analysis, we ourselves are part of the mystery we are trying to solve. That is why science cannot solve the mystery of this world, because the scientist in the last lap, scientist becomes the part of that. When you will become the part of that, you cannot solve it. It is because only one thing we can solve. Only we can see something which is different from us, which is identified with us. We cannot see it. Which is identified with us, we cannot see it. Face is identified with us. Can we see our face? We can see only the reflection of our face. We cannot see our face. Which is identified with us, we cannot see that. which is different from us, only we can see that, we can identify, we can prove that. So at the last lap, science identifies with us, become one with us. That is why science cannot solve the ultimate truth. Max Planck. Einstein echoed the same thing. He said, objective knowledge provides us with the powerful instruments for the achievement of certain aims, but the ultimate goal itself and the longing to reach it must come from another source. So the ultimate thing will come from a different source, and that is transcendental. Here is the difference between the objective science and the spiritual science. Spiritual science is subjective and transcendental. That is why we have to realize that. We cannot show anybody this is your realization. Because when I show somebody this realization, then definitely it will be separated from us. That is not with us. But spirituality is with us. So we cannot show just like a table or chair, this is this. However, Swami Vivekananda said, we cannot see our real face. We see only the reflection through a mirror. Can science and religion be harmonized? This will lead us to the harmony of science and religion. So science and religion, according to Swami Vivekananda, are two truths. He said that religion and science are only two ways of seeking truth in two different planes of consciousness. Religion deals with three fundamental categories: God, soul, and universe. Science is dealing with universe, not God and soul. On the other hand, religion is dealing with God and soul, not the universe. So these are two different dimensions of finding the truth. Science omits the first two, but is accurate and thorough in its study according to towards universe. Here again, many discoveries of science like law of conservation of matter, theory of evolution, theory of relativity, laws of thermodynamics second and third is very similar to the Vedantic concept about the universe. Thus, Swamiji pointed out, religion deals with truth of the metaphysical world, just as chemistry and other natural sciences deal with the truths of physical world. The book one must read to learn chemistry is the book of nature. The book from which to learn religion is your mind and heart. The sage is often ignorant of physical science because they read the wrong book, the book within. And the scientist is too often ignorant of religion because they too read the wrong book, the book without. Why then do we hear so much conflict between the science and religion? Because they are finding the truth in two different levels of consciousness. So they are not contradictory, rather, they are supplementary to each other because they are finding the truth of the two different levels of consciousness. This is the harmony that Swami Vivekananda found. Thank you.
Our last and final event for the evening is going to be a treat. We have some enchanting instrumental music. The participants in this group are Visham Patak, Shivam Patak, Ruhika Bahekar, Mihika Bahekar, and Mihika Maharana. This group is guided by and harmonized by Sri Satish Gadakkar. They may take a few minutes to set up. They will set up, and then one of their own members will speak a little bit more about what they're going to be playing and who is playing what instrument. So give a few minutes, please.
Namaskar everyone. On behalf of Mr. Satish Gadakkar, Shaila Gadakkar here, I thank Mr. Gangadhar from Vedanta Society, Berkeley, for giving this opportunity to perform here for the occasion of 125 years of Ramakrishna Mission. We are very fortunate to have skilled students of our friends to present their talents. Guru Sanjay Deshpande teaches tabla to Shivam Pathak. Guru Prasad Jogaikar is the teacher of Visham Pathak. Guru Vivek Datta teaches to Mihika Maharana and Mihika Bahekar. Ruhika Bahekar learns violin from Guru Satish Gadakkar and Guru Milind Raikar. Under the guidance of Guru Satish Gadakkar, these children present instrumental music for you today. We seek your blessings for these budding artists. Thank you.
So on that uplifting, great musical note, we conclude our event today. So our retreat, which is on celebrating Swami Vivekananda, has come to an end. We offer a sincere gratitude to all the revered Swamijis for coming from far and near and for blessing us with your invaluable talks. We thank you all for taking the time and attending this event. We thank all the volunteers who have worked tirelessly over several days to put this event together. And we thank all the participants for their contributions to this event. And tea and snacks are served in Saradananda Hall. Swami Prasannatmananda will now share some announcements. Thank you very much, Swamiji, for this opportunity to participate.
So we have two announcements actually, which are in our pipeline. First is this, we have our meditation workshop will be held at our San Jose house on 15th and 16th, Saturday and Sunday, July. But you have to register online, and those who have not participated, they will be allowed to participate, and seats are very, very limited. So only few seats are remaining. So those who are interested, please register on our website, Facebook, and our regular weekly bulletins. Secondly, as usual, this year also we are going to hold our Camp Taylor spiritual retreat. That will be on September 9th. To commemorate 11th September, Swami Vivekananda's historical Parliament of Religions lecture, we hold our Camp Taylor retreat, where Swami Vivekananda camped and stayed for 14 days. So we hold our spiritual retreat every year. That will be on Saturday, 9th September. So that will also needs registration, online registration. From tomorrow, the link will be available on our website and Facebook and our weekly updates. You have to register. And the seats are also limited. Only 50 people we can accommodate. And the fees will be, charges will be $125. So you can, those who are interested, they can enlist their name in our book stall also, but you have to register also through our online. But for now, you can register your name in our book stall. Thank you very much. So we shall conclude. I convey my respectful greetings for this beautiful music performance. Thank you for accepting our invitation, and thank you all for spending whole days in this spiritual retreat and forgetting far from the madding crowd, without mobile, without anything else. You confined yourself the whole day in this hall. I hope you have enjoyed and enlightened by beautiful views of Swami Vivekananda on Catholicity in Swami Vivekananda's religion. Thank you very much. Please have your snacks in our Saradananda Hall, and tea also is there. And thank you. Keep in touch with us.